Good evening, and welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. Um, I'm your presenter, Jhony Mejia, and in this opportunity, we're going to talk about the Colombian people around the world, like tourists, and all people around the world getting into Colombia, right? So, getting started, we're going to make our little definition of what the tourist is, alright? So let's start. Well, the terms can be defined like an activity. Yeah, it could be an activity. It could be to consider like a hobby, right? Even like a profession. Well, it consists liking very much to go to other countries and new more and more places. Alright. Well, it could be said that it's a movement. It's a modern movement. All right. Yeah. Well, it gets started since the communication gets just get its boom when it get popular. It started with the train, and since there, people have liked going and knowing places. All right. All right. So here are we going to listen to an example of our special guest, an American who lived for a little time here in Colombia, and she's going to talk about his experience here in this country. Yes. Okay. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm here to ask you some questions about your experience here in Colombia.
Okay.
So the first one, how long have you been here in Colombia?
I have been in Colombia for 15 months, a year and 3 months.
All right. And how have you felt during that time in this country?
Um, I think that the people in Colombia are really nice and it's a pretty country. And so far, I've been happy here.
All right, the time.
hmm
Why are you here? Why did you came here for the first time? Why
I,
were you looking?
I came here because in the United States, I am a teacher and the students were not really wanting to study. Um, they have free education, and they don't know what it's like to have to pay for their education, so they are very lazy, and sometimes they don't finish school. Many times they don't finish school, and they don't want to work on their work. They don't really want to be in school. So I decided that I wanted to come to another country where I could work with people who cared more about their education.
All right. Is Colombia what were you expecting for?
Um, yes, pretty much. I mean, actually, um, I expected some things I expected to be worse than they are, but they are actually better. So I would say it's probably better than I expected it to be, but I had an idea before I came.
All right. Which things does United States has that Colombia doesn't?
Hmm. Well, um, not in all parts of the United States, but in the part that where I live, I did feel a lot more safe because I could go out by myself there and in the nighttime, in the daytime, and never really be afraid that someone is might try to steal my bag or something like that. Um, but I didn't live in a very, very large city like Bogota. It's a huge city, so there has other problems, big cities. Um,
All right.
I the um, the mail system in the United States, I miss that because I like to buy things on the internet. And in Colombia, that's much more difficult because they don't deliver to your door. In the United States, they deliver it to your door.
all right, that's interesting. Well, finally, about the convivence in Colombia. Have you ever been a victim of any kind of discrimination?
Discrimination, no.
All right,
No.
like you're Colombian and they.
No, no. Um, because if I don't talk, they don't know whether I'm Colombian or not because I don't have blonde hair and blue eyes. Um, when I think sometimes maybe taxi cab drivers will try to change the price a little bit, but I've been here long enough to know when they're doing that and I can say something about it. At first, I think that probably they changed the price of things when they knew that I was a foreigner or that the people I was with were foreigners. They would make the price higher for us. But I've been here now long enough that I know what the normal prices are, and if they tell me this price is higher, then I tell them I don't want that, and I go someplace else.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have already listened to the American girl talking about her experience here in Colombia. Well, I feel very proud that Americans enjoy coming here and enjoying that they are here in Colombia. And I think that these things help you to, I don't know, being more proud of your nation, of your country. Well, and coming back to the theme, as you can see, the American girl doesn't have any much problem, alright? Only the one with the taxi cab drivers. Well, as we can see, the Colombians are great people, are kind people with the foreigners. But the problem is that the people around the world isn't very kind with us when we are foreigners. Well, a clear example of this discrimination is evidenced on Spain. All right, the most common subculture over there are the skinheads, and I don't really think that they'll like us very much. They hate us, and if a Colombian goes over there, they are going to kick him, they're going to punch him, they're going to, I don't know, they're going to try to make their life miserable. Alright? Now, here's the thing they hit to us and they abuse us, but we gave them the opportunity to came in into our country without taking a visa. They don't have to pay any tax or something like that. That is something that made me worry about. Another thing about the Americans. Well, there is such a very similar situation about United States in front of Spain. You know, they did the same. We have to pay for a visa, for a passport. We have to pay a lot of taxes to get into the United States, but they said us that we had to pay a lot of taxes and getting a visa and a passport. Here's the discrimination. Only for being a Colombian man, they think that we are bad people, that we stole, that we smoke, that we sell drugs, that we buy drugs, that we're drug addicts. They like have a bad thinking about us. Alright, only for the nationality. It is like the main theme of this documentary. There is the discrimination only for the nation. Well, another example about a friend of mine. Well, he went to Brazil, and over there he had some problems with the hotel. All right. Well, he told me that everything was alright. The people was kind. The country was very nice. It has a very good organization, and it is so nice. But with the problem in the hotel is that the office manager of the hotel just like, I don't know, like hate him or something like that because in Colombia, he talked to him in Spanish and he turns very angry and starts shouting to him and did something to be very very odd. Okay, thank you very much. That's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed my kind of documental. Yeah, and that's it. I have only one more thing to say. Remember that is beautiful and that you have to discriminate on people just for nation to tolerate this beautiful country that